Welcome back. Welcome back. Perks Recap Podcast, Yankees edition. It is good to be back. It's been over a week. The All Star game, or almost a week. Uh, the All Star game was fun. Some people lost their mind about the swing off. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's the All Star game. As long as they don't start putting this into the regular season, I might have a different take then. But All Star game is for stuff like that. They had the automatic umps, the you can challenge balls and strikes, so we could see how that's going to be because that will be coming into regular season games. That's going to be in every game, and we're going to get accurate strike calls. Um, and I think that's a positive, so I'm good with that. Um, yeah, the swing off, it was fun. I tell you what, the only way they would have to modify it, and yeah, there'd be a lot of rules that they would have to implement for this. Otherwise, it'd be the same guys every time, and it wouldn't just be after 9 innings. It'd be a whole process. It'd be a whole thing. So I don't think it's coming to the regular season. I mean, maybe someday, maybe it will, but for right now, I think we're safe. I want to jump right in here because the Yankees play the Braves, and the first game coming off the All Star break, everybody's rested, right? Got a week off. Even Rodon, who pitched in the All Star game, only pitched an inning, and it was 4 days before or 3 days before. So I thought maybe he would pitch Saturday or Sunday, but they decided to hold him off until the Atlanta series. I'm sorry, until the Toronto series. I'm getting all confused. And okay, but Freed is dealing with the blister, and they decide he's not ready yet. So they decide to push him back to the last game of the Toronto series coming up. The Toronto series is a bigger series. I understand that. All Yankee fans understand that. That's our division rival. That's our division, more important division games. And of course, they are in first place and we're in second place. We're chasing Toronto, so we need to put our best foot forward against them. No problem there, as long as Freed can actually pitch. He's been on the DL a few times and dealt with blisters his entire career. So it's something to keep an eye on. But when you do that with Rodon, and you do that with Freed, with the blister, so you can't really do anything about that. Schlittler apparently was dealing with a bicep injury, a mild like a strain, but some discomfort in his bicep. So he wasn't available either. Apparently, he's going to pitch, I believe, either Monday or Tuesday against Toronto. But that left us with an issue. And that issue was the fact that you're either going to have Stroman and Warren, and you don't have anybody for the third game against the Braves. You have those two guys ready to go for two of the games. You don't have anybody, and the Yankees elected to go with a bullpen game right out of the gate in the first game. It's just a bad optic. It just doesn't look right. You had all this time off, and the best you can do in the first game back is a bullpen game. That's your best. That's your idea of your best option. I mean, assuming that I guess they were assuming that they were going to use a lot of bullpen arms on Friday with the bullpen start. Bullpen game. Ian Hamilton actually did get the start. And that they would need some time maybe to rest up for the Toronto series on Monday. So rather than do that on Sunday and then have a bunch of bullpen arms that they used on Sunday going into the Toronto series on Monday, they'd rather give them some time in between. And that was their logic, their thinking. But you can't bring a kid up. You can't figure something out better than that. It's just like I said. It's just a really, really bad outlook, bad look. It doesn't look right. It doesn't seem right. It seems like you are unprepared. Seems like you're not ready. And this is the home stretch now. I mean, the All Star game is, first half, second half, but this we've been in the second half of the season for a long time. This is the home stretch now, so we really need to get moving. And the All Star break is over. The trade deadline is coming. It's time to really get going. So, of course, in typical Yankees fashion, on that Friday game, the 18th, Hamilton gets a start. He goes one inning and gives up 3 runs right out of the chute. 3 runs, 3 hits, a walk. Then they bring in somebody named Garcia, who I don't even know. I think they just got him off the waiver wires. And the reason why he was on the waiver wires because he's not very good, and he wasn't very good here. 2 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, and right off the bat, it's six. Atlanta's got 6 runs on the board, and that was basically the ball game right there. Effers came in for an inning and a third. Also gave up a run, so there's all 7 runs. I will give credit to Brubaker. He hasn't been that great this year. He's not one of the high end relievers, but he did help them out here. He gave them 3 innings of work, so no one else had to be used. Brubaker goes 3 innings, 1 walk, 4 Ks, no runs given up. ERA sitting at 4.50. Hamilton took the loss. Um, you know, 3 for 8 with runners in scoring position, 7 men left on base. Stanton had a pinch hit, 2 RBIs. They got 8 hits in total, so it was kind of like a scattered 8 hits. And Rice was the only player that had more than 1 hit, and he was 2 for 4. Just a game that was ugly. All the talk afterwards was how unprepared the Yankees were, how much of a bad look this is. And what are they doing basically? What are they doing? And I'm right there on board with that. What are they doing? It doesn't compute. It doesn't seem right. On to the 19th. This is what the Yankees do. When they have one of these up and down seasons that really are not that good, their stats always look okay because this is what they do. They'll score, 1 run, no run, 2 runs, 1 run, 12 runs. And you average that out, and they're like 4 runs a game, and they're okay. And that's exactly what happened here. 12-9 victory, but I will say one of the better wins of the year. They showed a lot of heart and a lot of fight in this one, so you love to see that. In the fourth inning was 5-0 Atlanta. At the end of the fifth inning, it was 7-2 Atlanta. And then the Yankees storm back, keep clawing and scratching, tie the game up, and then I believe the eighth inning, correct me if I'm wrong, it was either the eighth or the ninth, to be honest. Trent Grisham, who went 2 for 5 on the day, he had 5 RBIs, and 4 of them were on one swing. He hits a grand slam at 8-8, 8-8 tie to make it 12-8, his 17th home run of the year. They got one more run, Atlanta did, for a 12-9 Yankees victory. Like I said, just a great scratching, clawing kind of, you know, get never give up attitude, and that's what you like to see. So I definitely enjoyed that game. Definitely enjoyed seeing them show that grit in that fight. Will Warren did get the start here, and he didn't get the job done. Just all there is to it. 3 2/3, so obviously didn't go long enough. 5 hits, 5 runs, 5 strikeouts, and 3 walks. ERA at 4.91. Hopefully he can have a better outing next time around. Then you got Tim Hill, probably the Yankees' best reliever consistently this year. You can't say Devin Williams; he's been great lately, but early in the year he was horrible. And Weaver was great. Then he gets hurt, comes back in and struggles a little bit. I think Tim Hill's been the most consistently good reliever all year. But he did give up a run here. 1 inning, a run, a walk, and a K. but his ERA for the season sitting at a tidy 2.64. Efros came in and didn't have it. Gave up a run on just 1/3 of an inning. Got one out and gave up a run. 2 hits, 4.70 ERA. Loizaga comes on for an inning and a third, 2 hits and a run. Everybody's giving up a run. 2 walks, ERA at 5.11. I'm really disappointed in Loizaga's year so far. I had high hopes for him. I've seen him dominate before. If you're a Yankee fan for any length of time and you know Loizaga, you've seen him dominate before, like literally best reliever in the game dominate. Maybe that's too high of an expectation, but I thought he'd be serviceable. And as of right now, he's not. He's not. He's not getting the job done at all this year. I mean, I'm trying to give him a pass because he's coming off so many injuries and he's had such a hard time staying healthy. And maybe this year is just the kind of get right year, and then next year we can expect it. But for what we need from him this year, he's not doing what we're asking of him. Weaver comes in and looks like Weaver. Thankfully, an inning and 2/3, 1 walk, 2 Ks, no runs, a 2.78 ERA. He actually got the win. And then Devin Williams comes on for an inning, 1 hit. He did give up a run, not again, gave up a run, um, 2 Ks and a walk, 4.71 ERA. Still, slowly going down, but that run here didn't help. From the hitting side, Anthony Volpe, who everybody is on, rightfully so. Anthony Volpe is not who we thought he was. He's just not, and I don't think it will be long before they cut bait with and go to George Lombard. I'm not talking long like in terms of this season. I'm talking long in terms of future seasons. Maybe one more at the most, maybe 2026, and then in 2027, Lombard is the shortstop. Because Volpe, he just can't. He's batting. That's 210. His fielding is overrated. It's not that. It's average, maybe at best. He's not spectacular. The Gold Glove was kind of a fluke, but you got to give him credit here. 2 for 4, 4 RBIs, and 2 home runs, up to 12 now. So double dong for Volpe. So you like to see that. Like to see him show some power. Thankfully, he was part of this comeback. Bellinger, 2 for 5, another home run. 17 home runs now for him. Grisham, I told you, 2 for 5, 5 RBIs, 2 runs, the grand slam, 17 home runs for him now. Goldschmidt was the only other guy with more than 1 hit, and he was 2 for 5. The 20th, Sunday, the Yankees get another win, 4-2. Now this is the kind of win I like. That means 4-2 means you hit a little, you didn't hit too much, but the pitching really helped you out. This is the kind of win they haven't been getting lately because the pitching has not been doing their job. Every time they win, like the day before, 12-9, you know, Atlanta scores 9 runs. In their mind, they're thinking they should win that game. Anybody who scores 9 runs should win. But 4-2, that's more like it. Marcus Stroman, who I have criticized and I think deserves it. I can't criticize this though. Right when we needed it, he gives us 6 full innings, 1 run, 5 hits, 4 Ks. But the ERA, this will show you how he's been this year. His ERA, even after this outing, is 5.64. So that's who we have in the rotation right now, 5.64. Because for every one of these, you're going to get a stinker. But overall, since he's been back, he's been okay. He's had a couple of decent outings that I can't complain about. This is definitely one of them. But what you like to see here is Ian Hamilton and Tim Hill come on. Ian Hamilton, the guy who started and gave up 3 runs in 1 inning, comes in for an inning, gets 1K, and his ERA is down to 3.99. Tim Hill, an inning, 1 hit, 1K, ERA down to 2.58. Mr. Consistency, Tim Hill. Stroman did get the win. He's 2-1. Devin Williams got the save, his 14th. And But for the second day in a row, he goes an inning, gives up a hit and an earned run. I believe this was a home run. And ERA at 4.82, so it's back up to closing in on 5. So hopefully he's all right with he's not reverting back to early in the year. He's gone 2 days in a row, so I assume tomorrow will be a Weaver save if that's the situation that comes up. Weaver pitched on Saturday, but he didn't pitch Sunday. So on Monday, I'm sure if we're in a save situation, it'll be Weaver. So you avoid 3 days in a row for Devin Williams. Judge got an early home run, his 36th, I believe. You know what? I didn't write it down. I don't know why, but I like to be accurate, and I want to know for sure the box score. Sorry, just steal one second. It will be quick, I promise. Yeah, 36th home run for Judge. He only went 1 for 4, but that's fine. Stanton 3 for 5, 3 singles. Stanton's batting average is up to like 280, 282. Can't complain. Just hope he doesn't get cold when it counts most. Jazz Chisholm, couple hits as well, 2 for 4. He had an RBI. Goldschmidt was 1 for 3, but he also had an RBI. And not a whole lot of scoring here. Yankees were 1 for 5 with runners in scoring position. 9 men left on base. A little high there. But you'll take a 2 out of 3, taking 2 out of 3 on the road in Atlanta. And Atlanta has definitely struggled this year, but you got to take what you can get and get these wins when you can. So I will take it for sure. Now, this is a big one. This is a litmus test. The Toronto Blue Jays, 7-3 in their last 10 games, coming off winning a bunch in a row. I forgot what it was exactly. But you know what? The Yankees have been 7-3 in their last 10 games as well. So I guess I can't really cite that too much. It's just a matter of the Yankees need to do this, and this is on the road. They're going back. They're going to Toronto. Um, this is going to be a tough series. This is going to show us what the Yankees have. Toronto housed us last time. Remember, they swept the Yankees 4 straight games in Toronto. So we cannot have this happen again. We cannot have a 3 game sweep again at the hands of Toronto, because that might take us right out of it in terms of the division. We're 3 games back right now. We lose these, we'll be 6 games back. I would love a sweep and tie them. I don't think that's realistic. Give me 2 out of 3 again, and I'll be happy. Pick up a game. We'll be 2 back. Plenty of time to go. And maybe Toronto will start to come back to earth a little bit, because they've just been on an unbelievable streak. Just crazy. Their run differential is only 26. Plus 26. Tampa Bay, who's in 4th place, who are 52-48, have a plus 70 run differential. Plus 70. I'm just looking at everybody else. You know what the Yankees' run differential is? 112. Plus 112. And that run differential is second in Major League Baseball to the Cubs. The Cubs have a plus 123. Then the Yankees are next, plus 112. Toronto, I don't want to say it's smoke and mirrors, because they've got, they've got great players, but they've got good but not great players for the most part. Of course, you got Vladimir Guerrero, and he's great. And Springer is having an unbelievable year, but Bo Bichette has struggled. Berger or Barger, or yeah, Barger, Clement, Heineman, Straw. I mean, these are good players, but again, they're not. This is not a lineup like the Dodgers, where it's just loaded with star after star after star. It's just loaded with good, solid guys. A couple of, a couple of stars. One of which having like a career resurgence, career year, and really, really solid pitching. And that's how it's happening with them. Their pitching is just getting it done every night, night in and night out. They've got a really good closer in Hoffman, although he's had his struggles too. His ERA is not great, but he's got 23 saves. I think he'll be fine. This is going to be a tough one. Give me 2 out of 3. Show me something here, Yanks. This is it's getting really, really important to get back into this in terms of reestablishing being a good team. Basically, went through the downslide, started to come out of it a little bit. I think right before the All-Star break, but wasn't. I'm still leery on that. But this series here showed me some fight, some grit, and the trade deadline's coming up. And don't forget, I will be analyzing that with Al and Jordan. We'll be doing a trade deadline review once it happens. So that'll be coming up soon. Look for that. But before that trade deadline show, I will be reviewing this series. The Toronto series ends the 23rd on Wednesday. So I will be here on Wednesday evening or Thursday, because they're off on Thursday, to analyze the Toronto series. And hopefully it's not like you lose 2 out of 3, you go down to 4 games back. That kind of stinks. You win 2 out of 3, you're only 2 games back. You can't get swept and go 6 games back. You just can't. We'll see how it goes. But that's going to do it. Thanks for joining me. I'm really glad to be back, and I'm really glad that you guys seem to be enjoying this as much as me. And until next time, I will see you later.